What's up YouTube, Nickel Barbecue back with you again. The reason for today's video is we're cooking pizza on the Gabby grill. I'll explain that all to you here in a second, but I was on Pickles Barbecue's live stream today. A couple people in the comments asked how the hell I was doing this, so this is a quick video. These are fat Byron with cheese, fat Byron without cheese. Mrs. Hobo can't do milk or cheese, whatever the hell. Anyways, I'll show you the process. This isn't a cooking video, it's the process of how to do it. Alright, so here's what you're going to need. You need a 22-inch Weber kettle, a 22-inch Gabby grill accessory. You're going to need the lid from a Jumbo Joe. It's not the Walmart Jumbo Joe, it's the little fucking 18-inch one that's slightly bigger than the Smoky Joe. But what we're going to do is use this as a dome to trap the heat and basically get us an actual real wood fire pizza. As you can see, I've got some mesquite and hickory in there. And let's get this thing going. Get our pizza peel. If you hear any loud hooting and whatnot, my neighbors are having a party for the horse race. Number 7-1 is what I heard. We'll get these guys on there. Alright, what I try to do is keep the pizza away from the fire. This is a pre-made crust, but it still works. And then I take the lid, slide it over, get it to fit. I've got the vent open here. I will spin this 180 degrees about halfway through. What I like about this is I can see the toppings, I can look underneath, see how the crust is doing. Alright, I'll bring it back here in a second. Alright guys, we're about 5 minutes in. Something's going on in the neighborhood, just police cars and shit. Alright, so the cheese is barely starting to melt. I'm going to spin this around, put the lid back on. The reason I like to have this up so high is I like to since this is a pre-made crust, I like to slow melt everything. I've done this before at a lower grate temperature, and I've burnt the crust before the cheese melted, so that's why we're doing it that way. Alright guys, we're about 10 minutes in. Give you a peek here. As you can see, obviously hers doesn't have cheese on it. It's ready to rock. This one, the cheese is just about melted. Just put the lid on here one last time. We're going to lower this down. And we'll go to just to get a little final heat on there, get that cheese perfectly melted, and we'll take them off. Alright guys, it's been about a minute or two. Give you a peek. I done already kind of cheap peeked. Cheese is perfectly melted. Get this off. Give you guys a peek. I'm going to get hers off first, just so I don't get cheese all over the peel. Give you a peek at that bottom crust. It's not burnt. I can already hear it. It literally is cracking, which means it's done perfectly. Get this one off. Slide it on down. Give you a peek of that. Look at that. That's crispy as hell. Slide it on off. Alright guys, now you know how to cook a pizza on the Gabby grill. Honestly, the Gabby grill I think is the best accessory for the Weber kettle. I've got one for the 22-inch, the 18-inch Jumbo Joe, and I've got one for the Smoky Joe. The Smoky Joe and the Gabby grill is on loan to Keith Bettag and Bologna Ring Ranch down there in southern Indiana, northern Kentucky. So I don't have that one currently, but this thing is fucking phenomenal. You get perfectly clean smoke. I'll have to comment on Heavy Metal Barbecue's last video. Honestly, cooking like this is a game changer. Your smokiness level is just right because you're getting like perfectly clean burned smoke. I'm going to make a video on that here whenever I get a chance to, but I had a neighbor who made a comment. She eats all my food, and she kind of changed my thought process on how I've been cooking. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Blah, 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 blah. Goodbye.